So, Optimus, what would you have to say about this trailer? There's more to this than meets the eye. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said, I wanted to do more animation talk and voiceover talk with the channel. And we got our first release trailer for Transformers 1, and let's talk about it. I wanted to give my thoughts, the good, the bad, the interesting. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So first things first, let's just talk about the animation real quick. With this, I'm glad we're doing our own thing here, because I feel like all the other animation studios are trying to incorporate their own version of the Into the Spider-Verse style. So I like that they're doing their own thing here. It kind of reminds me of something made for TV. If you remember that Transformers show, Transformers Prime, it reminds me a lot of that, but with a bigger budget. That, if that says anything, that's what I think about when I see this in motion and everything. I mean, I'm not saying it's good, not saying it's bad, but that's where it reminds me of. It's interesting. I'll put that in the interesting column. Now, when it comes to the voiceover cast, now obviously when it comes to animated movies nowadays, they try to cast big names, A-list Hollywood names, to try to get people to draw to the movie. And even though Transformers should sell itself, but that's neither here nor there. I remember when they first announced that Chris Hemsworth was going to be the voice of Optimus Prime, and I was like, whoa. Really? Okay, not saying he can't do it, but that's kind of a out of the park choice. And after watching this, I will say his chemistry with Brian Tyler Henry, I believe, if I got it right. Their chemistry is great. And as you hear him talk as Orion Pax, I believe, as you hear him talking, it does sound a little iffy in the beginning, but it grows, and you can see it sounds like that young Peter Cullen. I remember him saying that he has had talks with Peter, which is cool. Other than that, acting is fine. So it's good. Now it comes to the plot and everything, and they're kind of like throwing this as kind of like a beginning, like an origin story to how we got where we are with the Transformers now. And in my opinion, I'm not the biggest Transformers fan. I've never went too far into the comic books or anything. I just know every animation iteration of the Transformers. That's what I know. And I've never seen them as like a respectful enemies. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I don't know too much of the lore or everything, but I mean, that's going to be another interesting thing to see how we go. But that's just where I'm at on that. Are they going to have this whole Magneto Professor X type of deal? I don't know. We shall see. Now, I will say this, with the trailer and the plot overall, seems interesting. It's an origin story. It's definitely leaning on the humor side. But obviously, maybe this is more sort of geared towards kids. I mean, that's Transformers in general. We're trying to sell toys. But just in general, I think this is definitely seems like on the funnier side. Kind of gives me that kind of like Thor Ragnarok type of. I mean, not Thor Ragnarok, but Thor: Love and Thunder. Less we talk about that, the better. But it definitely seems more fun, if I may say. That could be that. That's not a bad thing. Like, there were a couple of times where I did laugh, especially at the moments where Bumblebee had some funny moments. I mean, of course, it's Keegan Michael Key. He's going to make it funny, but I did laugh. But it could just be that they put all the funny moments in the trailer, and this could be a whole different story in the movie itself. But in general, I just see this being a new way to bring in a newer audience to grow up with this if the movie is successful to get a trilogy or whatever. But we shall see. I'm still interested in the movie. I'm a big fan of animation and Transformers. And we shall see how it goes. But those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Comment below, join the conversation, and as always, enjoy my thoughts. Make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to have that notification bell anytime you're notified when I upload a video. And until my next video, I will see you in the next one. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know